with another video. This video will be over how I made this wig right here. So I got an upcoming trip to Jamaica and I knew I wanted some type of braids, but I didn't want the commitment of braids. So I started looking for wig braids, but every time I would look them up or try to find some, they were running like $500, $800, and I was not willing to pay that. So there's a lot of beauticians on Instagram that make braided wigs. So I just assumed it was a frontal on a regular wig cap, and I assumed I could do it myself. I didn't know how it was gonna turn out, but I do like how it turned out. I don't like my baby hairs. It's way too much for me, so I will be trimming those down to make them less. But if you want to see how I made this wig right here, just keep on watching. So here is everything I used to complete this wig. I got a frontal off of Amazon for $25.99. I got 10 inches because the length of the frontal doesn't matter. For the sake of time, I chose to only do individual locks on the frontal and use crochet locks for the back of the hair. That is why I got a braided wig cap, and I will show you how that looks. So you'll also need a crochet hook, and you'll also need needle and thread to attach the frontal to the braided wig cap. So this is what the braided wig cap looks like. It's very sturdy. This is a good option for those who want crochets but do not know how to cornrow their own hair. The first thing I did was sew on the frontal onto the wig cap. Once my frontal was sewn on, I decided to begin crocheting the locks onto the back of the wig cap. Here is all the locks sewed on the back. I threw some dark brown locks in there, but I eventually took them out because I didn't like how that looked. Now onto the frontal where I did the individual locks. I parted the hair in boxes and put rubber bands around it. Here you can also see where I made sure I left out some baby hair. There are many ways that you can do your individual locks. What I decided to do was take the crochet locks and crochet them into the individual boxes. So you'll see me take the crochet needle and stick it through the ponytail, then pull the crochet through and tie it in a knot. And here I'm just pulling it through the loop, and that makes it secure. It's not going to come apart. So now I just took the braiding hair and simply wrapped it around the pre-locked hair. So first you want to cover up the loop at the top so you can't see that. When you're wrapping around, you want to make sure the hair is spread out. That way it's covering the hair that you're wrapping. As I'm wrapping in certain sections, I'm using a lighter to melt the hair so that it's melted in place. By using the pre-lock crochets, you do not have to wrap the hair all the way to the bottom. You can stop where it starts to get curly and use a lighter to melt the hair into place. Here is the completed wig. You will need to cut off the lace, of course, before you glue it down. So in the inside, you will have some extra wig cap. So what I decided to do was just tuck it and not cut it off, because I didn't want to risk cutting any of the braids and they becoming unraveled. So what I did was just fold it under. That way you can see the lace and it looks skin-like. that is it for this DIY tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video.